is everything. I literally just pressed the button and he woke up. Let's see if he will sleep just a little bit longer. It has been a day, you guys. Let me tell you. It's been one of those days where it's like good, but also really disappointing at the same time. So there's like good things that have gone on, but then like super disappointing things that have gone on. So I went and hung out with my auntie for a few minutes just to bring myself back into reality of being allowed to be upset at the situation, but also like it is what it is, and it's just where it's gonna have to be for now, and I'll have to put off something that I really was hoping to have done. It's just something that's not gonna happen right now, and I'm like thoroughly disappointed and sad, but also like, you know, things happen, and clearly they happen for a reason. I've always been a believer of that. I'm just really disappointed, you guys. So today found out that Toby disqualified, so he cannot be a service dog. Because I've told you guys this before, something we were hoping he would grow out of, something we thought that as he got bigger and got older, that he would get better at, and it was that his bladder control, right? I told you guys he wears a diaper during the day, because, you know, puppies, like most puppies, if they get excited or whatever, they spritz a little bit, right? Their little bladder doesn't quite hold. And Toby's never been a spritzer. It's always just been like, as soon as he gets excited or worked up, it would be a full puddle. I even mentioned to the vet that when he goes to sleep at night, when he's asleep, he urinates all in his bed and all over himself. Like, I'm talking like bad. And wake up in the morning and his whole dog bed is usually soaked, and so is his fur. And that's because he's slept and urinated all over himself, and a lot of times he sleeps on his back, so when he's peeing it's just like running down like his whole abdomen and stuff, so he gets a lot of baths. Well, right now he can't get a bath because he just got neutered, and because he just got neutered he can't get in the bath because he's got stitches. Because he's got stitches, he has to wear a diaper, like he has to have the diaper on. And so I had to order more diapers, and bigger ones, because he's outgrowing the ones that we have. And so while he was having his neuter done, I asked the vet to please look into some more information about his non-bladder control. And he's got a condition, I don't know what it's, I can't say the name, it's a weird, something to do with, there's a name of a muscle, whatnot, that goes between like where their bladder is and the urethra that allows you to, like your little canal that allows them to urinate. The muscle that is there for Toby is immature. He has a very immature muscle there, and it is non-responsive, whatever that, like, I'm guessing they did a test, but he wants to see Toby back in 2 weeks when he's considered healed from his neuter. He wants him back in 2 weeks, and he's going to test him while he's awake on the same whatever thing he did, and see if that muscle is still behaving the same way. If it's still non-responsive, then we have a dog that will always wear diapers, like with or like no matter what, he'll have to wear diapers when he's indoors. So there's that, and there is a surgery, but there's no guarantee that that surgery will correct anything. So he says, like, it's like a really dependent on the dog and their body's capability of healing or accepting the change would be the determining factor of whether or not they can do him some good. If he has if it's non-reactive again, then the surgery is just not going to work. But if he has some reaction, if that muscle has a reactive reaction, they can, what he said, tighten it, or he can get injections that can mature the muscle. But if it's still non-reactive as it is now, like it has not, like he was like, it's non-reactive, we get nothing from it when we feed it, and for, like when they stimulate it or whatever, nothing he gets no reaction. And so he wants to test it while he's not under anesthesia, and hope that maybe it was because he was under anesthesia that the muscle was non-reactive. Don't know. So hopefully, if it is reactive, we can start a program to kind of help him mature that muscle. And if not, then he's a diaper puppy, and which disqualifies him from service work. So I'm disappointed. Either way you slice it, he's disqualified. Whether or not he gets a surgery and whatever success-wise, even if it's even mildly successful, he still disqualifies because of the fact that there's no guarantee that his bladder will be 100% controllable. And that's a real bummer. Like I'm not even gonna kid you guys about how super bummed out I was to find this out, because I had no intention of having a 100+ pound pet. And because of that, I can't get a service dog because our property only allows one dog on the property. And that would mean if I decided I really did want to go the service dog route, I would have to rehome Toby, and I'm not doing that. He's my baby, and he's a headache and a half, but he's my baby, and he's still a puppy, and he's still growing, and he's still got things to learn. And I think he's going to make it a great dog at some point, but right now he's just a bit of a hot mess. But went to talk to my aunt. She goes, "Oh, it looks like you got yourself a 100+ pound pet." I was like, "Yeah, it looks like I got myself a 100+ pound best friend that's gonna to make a diaper bag for." So yes, you guys, I officially have a dog who right now, he's not 100 pounds yet, but he is 70 pounds at 7 months old. 70 pounds. Who requires diapers. And so I have to diaper him when he goes in the car, when he's in the house, and whatnot. So, like housebreaking him, like he'll go, like he lets you know if he's got to go poop. Like he tells you when he's got to poop. And so I take him out. But he's too big now to fit through the dog door, so the dog door is, and we are not cutting a bigger hole in this house to put a bigger dog door in. So I just take him out when he's got to go. I take him to the backside, let him into the dog run, let him run around for about 30 minutes or so, and then I go back out and I bring him back in. That's what we've been doing. So he has to be diapered when he's in the house, because otherwise everything would be urinated on, because it just comes out of him. As his body produces it, it just comes out. It just leaks out of him. He's like constantly in leak mode, which is really sad. He's completely incontinent, urinary wise. So he has complete bladder incontinence, and it's really sad to say because he is only a 7-month-old pup. But yeah, so that is what we found out today after all his tests came back, that he has, as of right now, complete bladder incontinence. And I'm sad about that because, like I said, I have to let go of the notion now that I will have myself, because he was supposed to leave in 2 weeks to leave for Vegas. He was supposed to be heading out to Vegas. He was scheduled to leave on the 28th, and now he's not going at all. So I'm really, I'm super, you guys, I'm bummed. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm super disappointed that I now have a pet that is going to require, a lot more attention in his day-to-day care versus having a service animal there that was going to be there to assist me and to help me when I'm having the really, really hard times doing just basic stuff. Now, that doesn't mean I can't train Toby at home to do service type work here at the house, but he'll never be certified for public service work. And so he can't go out with me like to the grocery store or any of that kind of stuff as a service animal. He can't. That it would be wrong to train him at home for care and working with me, but also like I can train him for like small things at home if I want to, but like because of the way his bladder doesn't work correctly, asking him to be there to brace me or to help get me out of a chair or to help me when I need help getting up off the couch, to ask his body to pull my weight when just doing that alone, him getting up from his own laying position releases his bladder, and him going from standing to laying down lets his bladder loose. Putting any kind of demand on his body would be not good for his health when it comes to his bladder issues and my sanity. So he's just going to be a pet. He's just going to be a basic household pet. He's going to be our family dog, and that's it. So he is going to be around, hopefully, for the next, 13 to 15 years. Also, we are going ahead and getting his blood work done to test what breeds he is, because the vet is at this point, when he saw him for his neuter, he said, I am almost absolutely certain your dog he's definitely got some Irish Wolfhound in him, at just his size alone and the way his features are, his structure, says Irish Wolfhound. It screams it. I wish there was a way for you guys to kind of see like a real genuine comparison of size. He is massive. This dog is massive. Like when he stands next to me, his shoulders come to my hip now. I'm only 5 foot, so that's like, a lot of people are like, well, that's not really a good comparison. Let's put it this way. A standard kitchen counter, he can set his chin on a standard kitchen counter. He can come up and set his chin up against the table at the dinner table, which is counter height table. He comes and lays his head in my lap at the table all the time. But then again, a standard chair dog. So no, I'm talking about a bar stool sized chair. He's huge. So, hi Jesse. So yeah, he's a huge, huge dog. And I was really irritated earlier about finding out that he has been disqualified, and it's not for any other reason. Like, he's smart, he can do the commands, he can follow the rules, he can follow instruction. He's super eager to learn. He hits all the markers other than the medical aspect, and that is because of his bladder. And because of that alone, completely disqualifies him. Because nobody wants an animal in their store that can't control his bladder. I'm doing better now. I was not earlier, and I had to go talk with my aunt to help me get my head right, because I was super, super upset after Toby's tests all came back from when we had him neutered. I had them do some tests on his bladder because we were still concerned about the fact, and we've talked about this with you guys, about the fact that he has no bladder control, none. I thought, well, maybe it's just a housebreaking issue, or maybe it's just because, he's still just a puppy and he's excitable. But it got to the point where now when he sleeps, he just wakes up soaked in his own pee, because his bladder just leaks all night long. And so he's been wearing diapers since we first got him, right? Because I noticed that he would just puddle everywhere, and it was always constant. It wasn't like, oh, he would get excited and he'd pee. It was this constant dripping from his bladder constantly. It was just this constant little flow. He'd be running and he'd just have a trail behind him. And so he's been and has been wearing diapers, male dog diapers, since we first brought him home. And I thought he'd outgrow it, right? He'd get bigger. The vet said the same thing. A lot of times they just don't have that mature, and there's a name of the muscle, and I forgot what it's called. The vet said what it's called. I don't remember how to say the name. I'd have to look it up. But anyway, there's a muscle between the bladder and the urethra. It's not the same one, it's not a sphincter muscle, which you would think it would be, but it's not, because this muscle is supposed to completely close. But anywho, Toby's is during his surgery, when they were in there, they took a look at everything, and he has a very underdeveloped, very unmatured muscle. And during the other testing that they did with it while they were in surgery, it was completely unresponsive. So he has an unresponsive something muscle. And due to that, he has what they call complete bladder incontinence. So they're going to see him again in 2 weeks, which is actually technically, well, this is day 5 since, no, this is day 4 since surgery. So he will see them in another 9 days. But he goes back in, not this coming Monday, right? The Monday after that. So it's technically a little past 2 weeks. But anyway, they scheduled him today to see him in 2 weeks. So next, not this coming Monday, but the one after. So he'll go in and they're going to test him again, but this time not under anesthesia, and see if they get any response from that muscle. And if there is a response from the muscle and they see a decent response, then there's a surgery they can do that will hopefully give us a little bit of relief on the whole literal, constant, consistent leaking from him. But if not, then they can also give him injections, a steroid injection in the muscle to hopefully mature it. There's no guarantee that it will work. So the vet's like, there's this huge what if, you know, and or maybe on the plate. But that's only after that test. He has to have the test first. Until then, there's nothing we can decide yet. So he says, like, once the test is done, then we can go through what it shows. If it's complete incontinence, then it's complete incontinence. There's nothing we can do. Like, absolutely zero, zilch, nothing. It'll just be, he's a diaper baby for the rest of his doggy existence, which isn't a bad thing, but it disqualifies him from service work. Completely disqualifies him. And that I think was the part that got me, was to know, like, we got Toby, knowing Toby was going to be a good sized dog, not as big as he is. We thought that the size he is now was going to be his full size. It is not. He's going to be much bigger. But anyway, we knew he'd be a big dog, and I knew taking on another big dog, if I was going to take on another big dog, it was specifically going to be for service work. And now I have myself a very large pet. So he is not going to do service work at all. Of course, he can't. And so I am very disappointed in that. Now, once we move, like, to another property or whatever, I could look into getting a service dog, but I don't want the responsibility of two large dogs. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I don't want a large pet and a large service animal. I physically and emotionally and mentally, I can't handle two very large pets. One, because the service animal would need a lot of my care, and I would need to be doing a lot of one-on-ones, which would also require me having that animal go with me to and from places and whatnot, where Toby would be stuck at home constantly when I'm out and doing things, and this other dog would be leaving and coming back, leaving and coming back, and it wouldn't be fair to Toby to put him through that. I know a lot of people have service dogs and pets, but asking someone to house and have a pet that is 100+ pounds, which is where Toby's headed weight-wise, and another pet or another dog in the home that is there strictly for service work, being there, and then when they're ready to retire, having that go from a working pet or working dog to a pet is a whole situation. And then on top of that, if you decide you want to continue having a service animal, you would have to, the proper way to do that is you rehome the service animal into someone's home as a pet. You don't retire them to your home, because when you bring in the new service animal, they go, the other service animal who was a worker can go through a severe depression, and you don't want to do that to them. So it's a whole thing. Like, believe me, I've read up on it. I've gone through the things with the people. We've discussed it. And so I'm really disappointed, like thoroughly disappointed. So as of right now, no service pet in my future. It does, but it also means, like, if I really, really wanted that route, if I really, really wanted a service animal and wanted that to be the absolute answer to what I'm doing, I would have to rehome Toby. But Toby has a medical condition, and that means having somebody who's willing to take in a dog that has this medical condition, who is going to require you to daily making sure that he gets 3 diaper changes a day, which is what Toby gets right now, 3 diaper changes a day, and like actually like having to put in the work that goes with that. That means washing his diapers, making sure he's clean, making sure his hair stays groomed and cut, making sure his hair stays brushed, and he's a dog, he's a huge dog. And then on top of the fact that he's a really big dog, he requires all that grooming care on top of the fact that he would need diapers. And I don't see that being a thing that anybody else is going to take on. You know what I mean? Like, you have to be willing to put in the work with Toby. And so I don't see rehoming him. And I'm also super attached to him. Like, like, let's be real, like, he's my little buddy. He's annoying as heck sometimes. And he whistles constantly. That little high-pitched whistle. And I think that's the husky in him, he's got to constantly be making noise. He talks a lot. He howls like he's howling to the moon. He does the little, because he doesn't want to be left alone. So yeah. So he is definitely a lot of work. So that's a thing we have to deal with him. So yeah, not exactly what we had planned when we got him. And I'm really, like, I'm super bummed out that it didn't work out. But, you know, things happen for a reason and whatnot. And so I am just, yeah, I think I'm a little too irritated to finish any of my paperwork stuff that I was going to do today. I had some stuff that I was going to fill out today and whatnot, because I found a property that I really like. And the house, like the actual solid house, like the house, what they call it, a brick and mortar, stick and mortar, stick and mortar, like structure, like, is in serious disrepair. But the mobile, like, it's a, what they call manufactured mobile home type thing, they're beautiful actually, is on the property, and it's in perfect shape, like it's in beautiful shape. Clearly it was placed there in the last few years. I'm gonna say probably less than 10 years. Yeah, and I told people, Jesse, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm super upset and bummed out that Toby is now just a pet. I'm not gonna lie about that. Like, I'm just not gonna lie, because that was never the intent, was for me to have this massive dog who was just gonna be a couch potato pet. Not a couch potato, he's not allowed on the furniture because he's constantly leaking. And he does wear the diapers, but that doesn't mean that the diapers edges sometimes don't get a little wet, so we don't want him on the furniture. So anyway, so he doesn't go on the furniture, but he does have his own comfy little spots to lay down. But anyway, that was not my intent. So yes, I am genuinely upset about the whole situation. But the property we found, the mobile that's on there, the manufactured home, is only a 2-bedroom. It's 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. It's nice and it's livable because it's in perfect freaking condition. And it would be fine to stay in while we renovate or work on or just rebuild the actual house, because the house itself is in some serious disrepair. Like, as if whoever owned the property previously just never took care of it. There's big chunks of, like, what do they call it, like the outer stuccoing of the house, that is just chunks of it missing, right? Chunks of it have just fallen off. The roof has clearly lost over 80% of its, like, shingling. And there's just, like, these big patches of areas where if we were to get some really good rain for a few days, I'm gonna guess there's probably already a lot of leaking in the ceiling of that place. I'm gonna guess the roof has probably leaked quite a bit. You can see from inside, there's some water damage in several corners of a couple of the rooms. So the house in itself needs some serious work. All the baseboards, someone removed all the baseboards from inside the house, so there's not a single baseboard. And so there's this gap around all the tiling. Between all the tiling and the wall, there's like this little gap all the way around every room, which means stuff gets down in there, and then you can get problems with stuff getting underneath the tile because they've got an access point. I'm gonna also guess that there's probably termites, more than likely, with the fact that there's chunks of areas where stuff is missing against the outer part of the house. So, in all honesty, it'd probably cost a whole lot more to fix the house than to just tear it down and build a new structure there, which is still something we could do. And I'd love to get my hands dirty and just build my own home. That would be amazing, but I don't have the, like, as much as I mentally can do it, I physically can't. Between my hips, my legs, my back, it just wouldn't. I physically wouldn't be able to, as much as I would love to do it. As much as my brain and my soul could totally get in there and take a thing and do it myself, I would do it. But the property is the part that, like, when you walk through the property and walk around this property, it is 4.85 acres. So almost 5 acres of land. It is absolutely a stunning area. It's got some beautiful mesquites that somebody planted on the property. So you got all these areas along the fence line that are really well shaded. There's also an old, it looks like it was like an old barn, but they've taken the big massive like door off. So it's just this big open space that has a massive loft up in it with these two ladder things that come up on the sides. It's huge and it's amazing looking. But yeah, I'm guessing it was like a barn that used to have doors on it. I'm guessing either one, they removed the doors on purpose, or two, the doors have fallen off due to not being cared for. So kind of like, So I'd love to purchase that property. But the problem is when if I want that property, I have to get it approved for the VA loan. And they're super strict about what types of houses and properties they approve for the loan. So if I get approved for the loan, that would be for the property and the mobile that's on there. And I don't know if they will even approve a manufactured home. They're really, really strict about how they do approvals on those. And so that's a whole level. They will not, guarantee would not approve if we said we want to buy this property with this house. If we put that house on there, it would not pass the inspections, like, at all. So the house would be a no-go. We wouldn't even be purchasing the house. We're purchasing the land and the mobile as the approval point. So that would be the thing. Anything else after that would be out of pocket maintenance of the house if we decided to renovate that house or to rebuild that house. But yeah, my biggest thing was I want land. We have the RV and we'd have the mobile, but I don't even know if it'd be approved. So that's where the paperwork comes in, is we'd have to go through and checklist everything and see what is considered yes and what's considered an absolutely no. Also with the realtor, I let her know, I said, look, this is going to be through VA, so you need to send me properties that have an absolute possibility of VA approval. This one is just under the line of the skirting of possible approval, but I really, like, I hate the fact that this is the property, the place where it's at, the size, and just the feel of when you walk around it. It just feels good. So I don't know. I'm kind of like, but I'm too irritated today to do that. And then we also went to Aaron's, which is where we've gotten all our other furniture from, right? So I've always had really good experiences with them doing our furniture shopping. And we went in there today, and the two ladies that were working today, were flat out rude. So rude. I was blown away by how just, I don't know, I've never had anybody talk to me in that tone or in like that dismissively when it comes to going into a business to buy something, right? So I went in there with the intent we were going to purchase today. We were going to purchase the bed frame, so the headboard and all that, and myself a mattress, Sarah a mattress. And then we wanted to get 2 recliners. And that was the intent today. We didn't find the recliners we thought we were going to go with. They just didn't. We got there to look at them in person, and they weren't what we like thought. When we looked online, they looked amazing, and then we got there in person, it was like, these really just didn't feel comfortable. They weren't like the look we were trying to go for. So we're like, okay, so that's not going to work. So we're not going to go with those. But the bed, I wanted that bed. It's a full frame for a full bed, which is the size that I like. It's also the size of all my amazing bed set sheets that I love. I have these amazing Egyptian cotton sheets that are absolutely the most comfortable sheets I've ever freaking laid down in. And I wanted to be able to use those so my bed is a full. But when I went over to look at the bed and the frame and everything, there's like this 4-inch gap, right? It's like this big. Like literally I could fit my head in the gap between the mattress while it's on the frame and the frame itself. So if you slid it over into the center, you'd have about, I don't know, probably 2.5 inch gap on either side of the bed, of the mattress. So like 2.5 inch gap of the frame sticking out on either side of the bed. And I'm like, are you absolutely certain that this frame is, well, that's awesome, that this frame is a full? And she goes, it's a full. And I was like, okay, can I measure the queen mattress you have over here with that frame? Because we have a queen mattress. So if that's going to be the case, we'll just get the frame. And she goes, a queen is not going to fit on that. And I was like, okay, can I please just humor me, and can we measure that? Because I want to see how you would close that gap on that bed, because not only is there 2.5 inches on either side of the bed, there's also this gap at the footboard, like that wide away from the mattress to the footboard. I had shoved the mattress all the way up to the headboard, and then there's this gap. How would you close that gap? Like, what if Carlisle decided he wanted to climb into Grandma's bed when we're all sitting in the room having a movie night or something? How would he, if he climbed up there, his foot or a limb could fall through between the slats on the bed, because there's this massive gap on either side. So I know for a fact, if I show you, is this, Sarah's bed in here is a queen. My bed in here is a full. Okay? My bed is a full. Sarah's bed is a queen. They're not all that different in size, okay? By the way, her bed's just here because we had a movie night. So I will be taking hers back downstairs, but I'm big about making the beds in the morning. Anyway, that's beside the point. Those 2 mattresses, okay, size-wise, when you look at their measurements, are not that different, right? There's just, I think there's like a 3-inch difference on the mattresses, width-wise. So I'm like, this lady, instead of just humoring the customer and going and getting a measuring tape so that I could measure the frame of the bed. I didn't care about measuring the mattress, just measure the frame of the bed, because I know what my mattress sizes are. I just want to know what the size of the frame is. Just tell me what the width and the length of that frame is. Because what I do with that frame after I purchase it from you is none of your freaking business. If I decide to put a queen mattress on it, so be it. But can you please tell me what size it is? She refused to go do that. She was like, I'm just telling you, it's not going to fit. Okay, well, that's not what freaking matters. She refused to even remotely humor me in getting a measurement on it. Okay, that's fine. I'm not going to buy it from you then. You just lost a sale. I was going to buy that bed frame if the measurement came out to where I could put the queen mattress I have on it. That's all I needed to find out. I just needed to know what the measurement was, because there's no measurements on the thing. It just says on their personalized printed document of that bed frame that it's a full-size bed frame. Okay, but what happens if whoever measured that and then wrote that stupid sign measured incorrectly or put the incorrect information? What if that actually is a queen size frame? Right? Yeah, so the thing was is they said that that frame was a full-size frame for a full-size mattress. And yet there was 4 inches of, almost 5 inches worth of space between, like, the mattress was shoved all the way to one side of the frame, like tucked into that frame, because it's kind of like where the frame has like that deep of a pocket, and then the slots are in it, and then this mattress sets down in there, right? So your mattress sits down inside of it. The mattress was shoved, the mattress they had on it, a full-size mattress, was shoved over, and there was like a gap about this wide from the mattress's edge to the bed's edge. So you saw the base slots, right, that the mattress sits on top of, was this wide. Like, it was a gap. And then at the footboard of this frame, when you shoved the mattress up to the headboard, there was about this much of a gap. Like, you could, if I or the baby or whatever, like, went to get on or off bed, I could end up hurting myself, because there's like this divoted gap around the whole edge of the bed. And I'm like, I know for a fact that you shouldn't have that much space on either side of a mattress once it's inside the bed frame, right? Especially the bed frame that's meant to, like, that the mattress is supposed to kind of snugly fit down inside of. And I'm like, I'm looking at the other frames, like they have several other style bed frames over there, but this was a particular one that I really wanted. But they had other style bed frames over there, and the mattresses that are in there are nicely snug fit, right? So when you put your sheet on, you snugly put your mattress back down, and then you put your blankets on top. It looks really pretty. Why is there a gap? This large gap around the mattress, if it is a full-size frame. Now, I normally have a tape measure with me. I should have just brought my tape measure, but I didn't. So I was super disappointed. Like, one, because she was so rude. She just, like, flat wouldn't even listen. She just goes like, it's not going to hold a queen. It won't fit a queen. It's just not going to fit a queen. Could you just measure the frame for me for just a minute? I just want to see what the measurement of the frame is. I know what my mattress dimensions are because I have it. Can you just tell me what this frame, because if the frame was a queen, then fine, I'll make the queen mattress work with it. I'll just have to get different sheets. But I would really like it to be for a full. But if this thing is just a queen frame, if it's going to fit a queen mattress, then we'll go with that. Otherwise, if it is a full-size mattress, right, because I have my full-size airbed that I have sheets that I absolutely love. Now, I will buy a full-size mattress from you if that is genuinely a full-size frame. But if it is not, and it fits a queen, then I don't need to buy the mattress from you. I can use the one I already have. This woman refused to even measure it. Like, she wouldn't even go over there and measure it. She just was very blunt and rude. Then on top of that, the other gentleman that walked in there, he was an elderly man, probably somewhere around 85, 90 years old. Very elderly man. Came in and he said, I just need to see how much I have left on my payment. I want to pay it off. And she goes, you only made a partial payment. And he says, ma'am, I understand I made a partial payment so that I could come in today and pay the remainder off. Can you tell me how much I owe in total? And she goes, I can only do one damn thing at once. Like, rude. Rude. How are you going to talk to customers that way? This man is coming in to pay off a product he is purchasing from you. She was so rude. I was like, oh, wow, okay. And then not only did she not want to measure the thing, like the frame, I just needed her to measure it. The other girl, I had asked her if she could look up the information on the one mattress that we really liked and find out if they actually have it or can order it in a full size, because they only had it in a king and a queen on location. I want to see if they could order it. Would it be possible to order it? And she was like, it's what we have in the store. It's what we have in the store. Okay, I'm not asking about what you have in the store. I understand what you have in the store. Can you order this to get it? I'm not looking for it to be delivered today. I'm asking if you can specifically order that size in that mattress. I don't want the size you have. I want a smaller size. And she refused to look it up. And I was like, wow, I have never, and I've bought all my furniture from this place. And the 3 people that I've ever worked with there, none of them were there today. They're all not there. But usually those other 3 people are the kindest, most amazing people. Laugh and joke, and like they've met my grandson. They're all awesome, funny people. I've never in my life had somebody be so blatantly rude. Not only one person, but 2. Yeah, I don't understand, like, what was, like, they were annoyed at anybody that walked through the door. And I was like, do you guys just not want to do paperwork today? Is that the problem? Because I know that, you know, getting yourselves a thing requires paperwork. So, like, making a sale requires you to do paperwork. Maybe they just don't want to do paperwork today. But both of them were so rude. Someone's awake. So, hold on. Got him his thingy. Let me turn this down. Did he find his Bink? Hold on. Let's see what he's doing. I always check to see what he's going to do first. Oh, he found him Binker. We'll see. I always wait till he actually gets up. He didn't get up. He just kind of sat up and grabbed it, looked around. He got his Bink. Usually by now he would be awake. It's been 2.5 hours that he's been in there. I guess I'm having Sonic. We were all the way in Bullhead, and I was like, we never get to get Sonic. And they were, usually Sonic would be the most expensive place to go. They were super cheap. We ended up getting breakfast burritos and a cherry limeade. And they were only, for the whole meal, the breakfast burrito with hash brown and a drink was $7. So, pretty cool. I just don't understand, like, what happened with the 2 of them today. But I can tell you that I will not be going back over there. She goes, as we're leaving, I was like, okay, well, then you 2 have a fantastic day. I said, so I guess I'll just find somewhere else to purchase a bed as I walked out the door, right? I have no problem leaving. I will not leave. I will not give my business to someone and spend money somewhere when you are thoroughly being disrespectful and rude. Okay, let's go. Let's go give this little goofy ass thing. So, I just don't understand it. I was thoroughly shocked. Okay, let's go this way. I'm gonna set you guys down right here because you guys are not allowed to see, like Sarah doesn't like him on camera, so set you guys right here. Tilt them just a little bit. Grab him a diaper. I'll close this one because we don't want him in there, but we'll go in here. Good morning. Hi, Monkey. Hello. This is, yeah, hi baby. Yeah, your teeth? Did you have your teethies done today? Yeah, did the dentist do your teethies today? Yeah, who's that cutie? Who's that cutie in the mirror? Say hi. Your teeth? Yeah. You get your teethies brushed? Huh? Yes. Yes. They did your teethies and then they did your flossies. Yeah, was it pretty cool? You want some of that? I got you drink. I got you some juice right here. Look, Grandma made you lemonade. Look, here, I'll drink it. And taste. What you think? I made you some homemade lemonade. Do you like it? Yeah? Okay. You need a diaper change or are you good? Can I see? Okay, looks like you're good to go. You want to take this out here? Here, I'll put it right here, okay? On your table. Put it on your table. We'll turn down your rainy night. Okay. And we'll post your toys. Oh my goodness, you were sleeping hard. Look at that. Yeah, that's your book. Okay, he's actually woke up from his nap dry, which is a big deal. Yeah, you did good. Let's see if I can put this right here. All right. Try to put you guys like right. Don't fall over thing. So I just want to make sure that this is not gonna have little one in the thing too much, because like I don't want to get him if he walks over there. I'm standing right at his crib. Do you want a snack? You want some snack too? Let me move all your chewies over here, okay? I'll move your puzzle right there. You want some snack? Grandma, put your snack right there, okay? There you go. That's the last bit of these ones, okay? Yeah, Sonics is so good. Okay, I can't see a thing right here, so I can barely read that. I'll just bring you guys right here, and then he can run around. I can still see everything he's doing. Okay. That way we don't accidentally get him on camera. So, yeah. That way you guys can see. Like, that's in our little bathroom area. Hi, baby. But yeah, so I can just like hang out with you guys right here. That way I can see inside of his area. Hi. You're not allowed on camera. Mama don't want you on camera. Yeah, I can't show you there, but you can look right there. Are you so cute? Okay. Hi. Yeah. Did you sleep so good? My goodness, those curls. Yeah. You want to go eat? You can go eat. No. Go ahead, you can go eat your nummy. Go ahead. So, let Sarah nap just a little bit longer and then I'll go wake her up. Yeah, Sonics is literally so good. It's so good. Like our little painting in the background. So, that's our painting, and then we have this one. Let's make sure that we're not crooked here. Oh, there we go. That way it's over the top. It's slightly not centered on that bar, but we needed like the little stud, and it's just off of that bar. So I was like, when you open the two doors, the doors line up just right with the paintings and the little, owie bud, ouch. Got grandma's toe with that. Yeah. So he has got Dr. Seuss, One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish. He has destroyed the inside of this book. Ripped out a bunch of pages. But we have another copy of that, so he can play with this one all he wants. He's good. He's right here. Oh, my ankle. I really did hurt my ankle. I was trying to go around the table earlier to get Toby, and I stepped wrong as I turned the corner, and yeah, twisted my ankle pretty good. What, baby? What's the matter? Don't you want to read it? Here you go. Yeah? Are you reading your book? Yeah. Yeah, that's a Z. 2 more pages. Just lost their life to the Carlisle. What did you do that for, mister? Well, you tore it out. What did you tear it out for? Your mom is going to cry. It hurts my heart to see a book get ripped to shreds. But he does have another copy of this, so. Here, come out here with it. And then you got your chips right here. Okay? You got your snacky juice. His chips. I call it his chips. The little baby. What are these called? Let me see here. What's the name of these called again? Let me look at it. The Gerber snacks. He really likes these little crunchies. That's what they're called, little crunchies. Yeah, you can't have the pages, because then you're just gonna get a paper cut or something, because you're like throwing it around. Oh my goodness. You're just a crazy. Oh, you don't say. Oh my goodness. You crazy. You crazy bean. Hold on. You want me to you want Grandma to open the other door for you so you can go play in your big area? Okay. Open this one. Here, let Grandma go close this door. Because you don't need to go in this room right now. Because we have the other stuff out right now. You don't need in there. Hold on. Grandma, turn on the light. Hold on. I'll turn on the light for you. There you go. See, now he can play with his car. Got your car up here. Yeah, you go place your car. And then he's got all his little toys right here. You know how to do it? Right here, remember? You go in. There you go. Go ahead. Go get in it. There you go. Remember, hold your steering wheel and climb in. There you go. Yeah? Are you, you going for a drive? Are you going for a drive? Yeah? And kisses? I love you. Crazy. Crazy. You crazy. Oh yeah, him's crazy. You're so funny. You're so silly. Is that so good? Got your snacks? You're so funny. Those curls, his hair is so stinking cute. Those curly curls. So Annie, oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. You're so funny. What you doing? Yeah, you being crazy? You being a crazy monkey butt? So, here, let me move Sarah's jacket. I need to get a thing for out here. Oh, that would have been fun if that would have stayed. I wonder if I can get it to stay like that. Can I get that to stay like that or no? Probably not. Nope, can't do that. He's just going to take it right off of there. But, yeah. This little monkey butt. Don't play with that. That's your mom's stuff. You don't need to be in that. No. She will cry if you break or tear Pout Pout fish. So, no. Carlisle. Come on, get down off there. Come on. Come off there. Thank you. We'll take your car over here. We'll take that over there. You don't need to stand on that over here. What are you doing, bud? That's an owie. Don't do that. Oh, no. I know. There you go. You good? You good? Hi. Let's see here. This one was see, 60 by 80. So 60 inches wide by 80 inches long. See, that's what I need to look up. Let's see. Because he's just going to keep on trying to grab this. So let's look here. Let's find out. No, Bubby. I need to learn how to spell that. There we go. Let's find out. That's what I'm looking for right here. Okay, what do we got? Can you clear up a little bit so we can see? Okay, so the difference is 6 inches, right? So a queen mattress is 6 inches wider and 5 inches longer. So technically, yeah, a queen might have actually fit that bed frame with how big that gap was around the edges of it. Like seeing them side by side, you can see that there's not much of a difference in them. So, what, baby? No, we don't need to go in the chair, honey. Yeah, we don't need to go in the chair. Yeah, so I don't understand why she just wouldn't measure it. Just measure the frame for me. That's all she would have had to do. And if she would have been like, yeah, no, this just isn't going to fit that, cool, I'll buy a brand new full-size mattress from you. So, but she didn't, and she refused to, so she didn't make a sale. Yeah. What? Bubby, stop. No, you have toys. You do not need what's in here. This is not your stuff. This is your mommy's stuff. Leave it alone. No, you don't need that. I know. Come in here. Let's go play. So what is the temperature right now? Because it has been, oh, it's actually really nice out right now. It's 65. So it's actually pretty nice. By the way, the rain noise you hear is on the, it's on the TV. He has the rain machine thing going on the TV over here. So I'm gonna have you guys kind of like, oh here, you know what? I can do that. There we go. That'll work, because that way I don't have to worry about it being in the wrong area. There we go. Just ever so slightly. There we go. He's just gonna wiggle this. But what? What? No, not bye. We're hanging out. It's so nice outside. Yeah, Grandma had to do a bunch of cleanup downstairs because Tobias, while we were gone at the appointment, and because he is not supposed to be out of like the restriction area, because of his stitches, he's not supposed to be climbing, jumping, anything like that. We had him confined in the other room, and he jumped out of the gated area, which scared me when I got back because I was so worried that he was going to have torn his stitches. Thank goodness he did not. But he did proceed to go to the bathroom. Not urine, because of course he has a diaper on. The other style of going to the bathroom, because he was mad for being restricted into the other room. So that was a fun cleanup. Socks. Can you say that? Socks? What is it? A sock? Yeah, they go on your feet. Do you want them on? You want me to put it on? Here, I'll put it on you. Okay, guys, sit so I help you get it on. You ready? Good job. That was a good sit. That was hilarious. You just plopped your booty down. You're so funny. It goes on this one. You got one on each foot. You ready? Okay. How'd you get dog hair on your sock? The dog doesn't even come up here. The little socks are slightly too big. But there you go. Now you got your socks on. What? You can take them off. Go ahead. Grandma put them on you. You can take them off. Give you something to do. You want help? Want help? Go ahead. You got it? There you go. Get it. There you go, goofy butt. Oh my goodness, he's so funny. So yeah, I had to clean up that whole space. I ended up finding a really nice trough type thing. And so I made that into a water trough for
Toby for outside, because this way we don't have to have it inside in that small area. We can just keep it out back. So that way when we put him outside, so we can go to the bathroom and all that kind of stuff, he can get a drink of water, all that kind of stuff, and then bring him back in with his diaper on. But yeah, that's going to be something we have to learn to navigate and figure out when we finally do get a property, how we're going to navigate the whole issue with Toby and his bladder and whatnot. Because like I said, he is going to be pretty much, as of right now, as it stands, he will have to wear diapers always. And when, other than when we put him out back to go to the bathroom. When he goes out back to go to the bathroom, we take off the diaper, let him run loose without wearing it for a bit. Don't expect him to lay down and go to sleep when he's outside, so he's only out there for a short burst of time. So we put him back in the diaper before bringing him back inside. But yeah, I would be lying if I said that I was not thoroughly disappointed. Why do you get so mad about the book? I don't understand. He gets really mad when he starts opening the book. I don't know what he's looking for when he opens it, but he gets super mad at it and then screams at it. But I don't know what you want, Bean. Here, you go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, we'll put it away for now. Okay, you go jump on your jumpy. Go ahead. That's what it's for. There you go. Get that jumpy on. Good job, Buns. Oh my goodness. So yeah. Needless to say, very, very thoroughly disappointed in the results of today's stuff. Didn't get the bed purchased. That's one. Found out my dog disqualified for service training. Found out that my dog has, at this time, until further testing, at this moment, complete bladder incontinence. So it was like, but hey, good news was the baby had his dental appointment today, and we found out that he is cutting his last 4 teeth in, and it's his last 4 molars, and that will be all his teeth. He will have all his teeth in and no more teething. This will be it. So we should be looking forward to, as the doctor said, 1 more sleep regression as they break the surface. So he is in the very early signs of that he's teething at it, because he's been chewing a lot the last 2-3 days. He's been doing a lot of chewing, but also he's been doing a lot of long sleeping naps, which usually happens when he's teething. So he usually has that long, almost 3-hour nap stretch in the middle of the day. Are you playing on your pickler? So good. Look at you playing on it today. Good job. Grandma's proud of you. Good job, baby. But yeah, so. Oh, thank you, Jesse. Like I said, it just. One thing after another today kind of just, I think Sarah and I were on our way back home afterwards. We both were like, oh my gosh, what is this day? Let's just go home. And then my tire pressure thing came on in my car. And I was like, please tell me it is not a flat tire, because I cannot. So I get out and I look, and none of them look low. None of them look flat. None of them look low. They all look like they always do. And I'm like, okay, what's happening? And I'm like, okay, well, for one, I haven't driven the car in very many days, so it's probably because it is cold as heck outside here. And usually when it's hot, you have like a bit more inflation in your tire. But when it's cold out, it causes things to shrink down a bit. So it might be reading that my tires are low, even though it's just because it's cold out. So I took it over to my cousin over in Cali, which I always say that it sounds so funny, but it's literally just across the street. Literally, California is just across the street. So I took the car over to my cousin at the shop over in Cali, and he checked it and he goes, oh yeah, they're just, all of them are just slightly under by like 2 PSI. So he aired them up and he goes, it's only because of the weather. That it's all that it is. It's because we don't get 20-degree weather here. Like, but we have recently. Don't ask. I don't know what this is, but I said, if we're going to get 26-degree weather, we better start getting snow here. We better start blessing us with some frigging snow. Don't grab that. Do not grab that. So I was like, are you kidding? We woke up the other morning to 26-degree weather and snow all over the mountain, but not down here. I don't expect snow down here anyway. What are you mad about? Why you act like that? Don't act like that when you first wake up. It's not nice. You have a snack and you have a drink. You threw your drink on the floor. Why'd you throw your drink on the floor for? You got lemonade. Actually, that lemonade is bomb. I need to go make some more of that in a jug. You got lemonade. You've got chewy chewies. Oh, here, you even got a chewy nana. Look at that. Arr. Is your teepees bothering you again? Yeah. So, anywho, so yeah, that was, thank goodness. And he said it was just all the tires. That's why normally the sensor comes on for like 1 or 2 or like if you have a flat tire, but it was just because all my tires were reading as low pressure. It's just because it was cold. But I have to admit though, I took some pictures the other morning. They didn't come out all that great because, you know, these phones don't have the best zoom in camera, but I should have gotten my big heavy camera out, but I was like dealing with the baby. Oh wow, yeah. See, we're gonna take him up to the Wallapies probably next weekend, and go up to the Wallapies because I think it would be a lot of fun to take him, or I should say this coming weekend. And then next week, taking him to Monster Jam. So he's going to Monster Jam for his first Monster Jam rally. I think it'll be so much fun for him to go to. He loves monster trucks. Yeah? I need to make some more of this. I made him, by the way, it's a cup. I made him lemonade, and this lemonade is so flipping good. Like, so good. Hold on, your cup keeps on doing that, and I don't know why. Okay. The other cup kept doing that too, and this is one thing we are really irked about. Like the first 3 days it didn't do it. Now this one's doing it like the other ones did. Where if you leave this sitting out after a couple of minutes, as it gets into room temperature, it just starts pushing up out of the thing, like as though there's pressure building in the cup itself. I don't know. It's right there. It's just your lemonade. What are you mad about? Suck. It's a sock. Those curls. I can't with these curls, love. Yeah? Really, Bubby? Can we stop throwing our stoof when we don't want it anymore? It's okay to just set it on the table. But yeah, we don't get those type of temperatures here. Mommy. And so I was really like, what is happening? Yeah, we don't even have like the clothing gear for that kind of temperature. So, doink. Doink, 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 doink. Doink, 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 doink. Doink, 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 doink. Here, you want it? Doink, here you go. Now you've got a mask. Yeah? What are you doing? What? 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 It's a sock. It goes on your foot. You gotta sit down and put it on your foot. Yeah, but you gotta sit. You gotta get your foot off the floor. You gotta sit on your booty. Oh no. Okay, well then put it over there on the chair. There you go. We'll go wake her up in just a minute. But yeah, so seeing as we're not used to having that cold of weather here, my car was like, what are we doing? And my brain is like, what are we doing? Because no. 26 degrees? No. Like, I'm not looking to live somewhere where there's like, you know, knee-deep snow or anything like that, but I would really like to live somewhere where like there's weather, like there's actual seasons. But I do like it where we're at. Just hate the 120 degree heat. Like, I honestly hate the 120 degree heat. I like it when it's 60 to 90 degrees in that little window. Love it. Really? No way. No way. Wow. It's so pretty out there. Is it so pretty? Yeah. Boo. That's so cool. Careful, please. He's a climber, so he gets on everything, so. Yeah? We're getting close to needing to take the chair out of here, huh? You don't like to sit in it for story time anymore. So we probably need to take your chair out. Yeah? Put it in Grandma's room. That way you can sit with Grandma in her room if you want to. Yeah? Are you cozy now? Oh, is it so cozy? Yeah? Are you so handsome? No, Grandma's not picking you up right now, and my heel is bursting. My heel hurts so bad. Hello? Hi. Hi. I don't know. What are you doing? But yeah. So, anywho, you need to get down off there and stop having a pissy fit about it. You got toys. You can play with your toys. You want Bear Bear? That's fine. Grandma will hand you he's got Squishy Bear. This is like the same materials as Squishmallow. Here you go. No, you can't have that. Those are, nope, during the day. Oh God, there's another one. Yeah, you can't have that. Like the dentist said, nope. You can have it at nap time and at bedtime, but not during the rest of the day. You got other things you can do because you got to be able to use your words. So, yeah, we're doing the stages of breaking him of the binky. So, oh, yep, that's for when it's bedtime. You're not going night-night right now. That's only for night-night. Wow. He sees the mountains, by the way, if you guys are wondering. He likes looking out at the mountains and all the trees. He's, wow. We got a lot of dry campers now. Well, they're not camping. They're dry parking. They're units here. We got my RV right here, right outside the window. And then, yeah. So, Toby's area is so huge. Like, you don't realize it until you're standing right here and you look down at it. It's huge. He's got this whole area back here that's a dog run.
Mommy.
Yeah, Mommy's downstairs.
Mommy.
We'll go downstairs in a minute. Yeah, in a couple minutes. We're going to wait a minute, okay? We're going to give her a couple more minutes. But, yeah. What? Up. I know, but there's not, like, there's only your ball pit and trucks downstairs. Yes? Okay, well then let's go downstairs, guys. See, by the way, if you guys are wondering, here, let me do it this way. So, he's looking out like this, out the big window. But if you look down, see this sheeting? That's part of the dog run. And then if you look down that way towards all the open gated area, that's the rest of his dog run. So he's got from here all the way down here is the covered spacing of the run, and then all the open run area. And there's my RV, and then we've got somebody by the way, I have all my stuff up on top to finish the ceiling, the roof. Then we have the boat that just got here, and then we've got this guy that lives in there, but that's his. And then we've got all these guys parked here. He's doing good. He lives out in the Nevada area, so he's out in Nevada. Come on, let's go. You want to go downstairs? Come on. Hold on. You coming? Come on. Remember how to do it? You got it? There you go. Come on. There you go. Okay, remember? Okay, come on. Let's go. You know, you're going to shut it? Okay, we can shut it. Okay, coming? So I'm walking backwards down the stairs. Don't recommend it. Come on. You go wake up Mama. Look at you. Come on. Come over here. No, leave Mommy's shoes there. No, leave those there. Carlisle, leave those there. You can't use those while you're coming down the stairs. Come on. Yeah. You got it? Come on. Come on. Come here. Hold on, guys. I have to set you guys down. You were too much, you know that? You were too dang funny. Here you go. Let me get these things picked up. I don't want you grabbing Mommy's stuff. Nope, nope, nope. You cannot have that. Nope, 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 nope. Hi, Mama. He's awake now. I shoved your thing underneath the pillow of your phone. I still gotta clean the table off. Oi. Oi. You got it? Oh, sorry, guys. Just knocking you guys everywhere. Okay. He's gonna wake her up now, so. Let's turn on the lights. He has light out here to play. Carlisle, leave that alone. Leave Mama's phone alone. You know better. Okay, let's see here. This is all stuff we can throw away from Sonic earlier. It's just all the stuff from in the car we can throw out. Alrighty. And I got the last bit of this stuff. So now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna cook for dinner tonight. Ew, that can go in the sink. That needs a wash. Alright, now. Oh my god. Hello. Let's do. Wait, there's another pack of pork chops in there? Ooh. Let's do both of these. Should we do both of these? Sarah, pork chops or chicken? You want pork chops tonight or chicken?
Yes.
Yes? We'll do pork. We can do pork chops again because we like these. So let's do those. What? What'd you find? What'd you find? Are those your thingies? I left one of your pieces upstairs, buddy. I think I have the little, I think I have your little hammer that goes to, he hates when I sit down at the chair. He hates it. But I have to be able to sit down. I can't always be standing. It hurts my foot really bad. No up. You have toys to play with. You even got that big old ball pit over there. And look at Octi's in the ball pit. Octi's over there. Look at it. Yeah, Octi's in the ball pit. And your lid? What is your lid doing in the ball pit? Go ahead, you can climb over there. You gonna go in there? Okay, go ahead. Yeah? What are you doing, goofy butt? What'd you find? Are you on the struggle bus on trying to get up? There you go. He found the water bottle. Yeah, he's doing really good. His birthday's coming up in 5 days, so I've got to start putting together and working on his cake. So I got to start doing that and get it put up. I need to call him because I need to find out if he's even coming up here for his birthday, so that way I'll know when to start working on his cake. Because if he is coming up on his actual birthday, then I want to start getting it made so that way when he gets here, it'll be completed, because it will take a couple of days to get it finished. Are you okay? Did you get your mouth? Are you okay? What happened?
Yummy.
Oh, you can't drink it? Is that why you're mad? I should go get your drink, huh? Should I go get you your drink upstairs? You want me to go get you your drink? You don't even drink these. I don't know why you want it. You didn't drink it. You don't don't even like water, you little goober. See, I told you you don't like it. You. What'd you say you for? You want a cup? You want a cup with some apple juice instead of lemon? Okay, let me get you a cup. All right, I'll get you a cup. Look, right here. I'm getting it. You want your round one? You want your little round one? Where's the, there it is. Yeah? Cool. That thing is so loud. Okay, hold on. Let Grandma make it. Okay, hold on. Relax. You don't have to get so bent out of shape about it. Relax. Yes, I'm getting it. Take a breath. I'm getting it right here. He gets so mad when he wants something and it doesn't happen like right away. He gets very upset about it. I don't want that loose in there. We've learned our lesson about that. Yeah? Okay. Here you go. You happy about that now? Someone's happy about his juice. Okay. What else do we have that you can have? Let me look. You want some of this? You want some? Okay. Dude. Hello? Who's flying through the parking lot like that? What are you doing? It would have sucked for you if the gate had been closed. Lucky thing I opened it. Okay. Got that part. Okay. Come here. Yeah? Do you want to sit right here to eat? Okay, bring me your cup. Let me see your cup. Okay, you ready? You gonna eat something? Okay, come on. Oh my gosh, my arm. Oh, Grandma's arm. That didn't feel good. Okay, hold on, I got you. You ready? Hands up. Okay. Ow, got my foot again. Okay, there's your juice. There you go. Stand, juice. There you go. Those are actually pretty good. All right, now we still got to finish getting all the rest of this stuff cleaned up. It always feels like it's a never-ending battle of the mess. So Sarah and I were talking the other day, and we're like, oh my God, we need to downsize stuff again. Because we start, if you guys know anything about when you live in a house, you start to accumulate things. And you start realizing, well, for me anyway, you start realizing, yo, I don't need this stuff. Or you find something you really like, so you no longer need something else that you had. Yeah, that's for you, baby. And Grandma doesn't want it, honey. Put it on your tray. If you... Here, put it right here. Where'd your other one go? Did you already eat the other one? There's no way. No way. Did you really? You did. Good job. Good job. You can put it right here if you don't want it. I got more for you if you want more. Okay, you just have to ask for more when you're ready. Do you want some blueberries too? Here, I haven't had any blueberries in a couple days. I'll give you some more blueberries. I don't know if those are any, but we still got more blueberries. I've already washed all his blueberries, so I know how much you like your blueberries. There you go. Oh, my God, I really did a number on my ankle the other day. So, Grandma got herself good with my ankle. Here, right here, baby. There you go. You got all your blueberries. Yeah, and then you got your sausages, okay? So, he likes those little sausages. There you go. The dentist said his teeth look fantastic. But that's just because, you know, he gets them brushed twice a day and flossed. We can usually get them flossed in the morning. Evening time, not as easy, because by then he's had a whole day of just activities and whatnot. He's really, really easy in the morning. Like, he loves getting so much done in the morning. Like, I can sit him on the counter in front of me. I can get his hair done. I give him the little, what do you call it, chopstick that he thinks is, like, I tell him it's his wand. And so he sits there and he plays with the chopstick, like, you know, he's just playing around and swinging it. Yeah. And so I do his hair in the morning, brush his teeth in the morning, then he has his bottle and whatnot. But yeah, he's just such a little cutie. Like, he just loves this kind of stuff. Oh, those are some good blueberries. I can eat all those. My word, is it so good? Yeah. Yeah, that's Daz. Huh? You like Daz? Daz is pretty cool though.
Mommy.
Mommy likes Daz too, huh, doesn't she? I don't know if you guys have never seen Daz watches or Daz gaming. Oh my gosh, you have to. He is so stinking funny, but also, like, he says out loud what all of us are thinking when it comes to certain topics and things. He's watching like older episodes of TV shows from back in the day. It's supposed to be for some kind of birthday event or whatever, and he's got discounted balloons. It's like cheapskates, like world's biggest cheapskates or whatever. And this man, instead of getting some genuine like things to decorate for his friend or whatever she is, he went and got like balloons that were thrown away or whatever, and he taped them and then filled them so that they are ones that say congratulation, happy graduation. The disappointment in her face. Yeah, if it's supposed to be for someone you love, you should go above and beyond. All the friends are like, what the heck? They're using he watches and gives his feedback on reaction to some of these older videos that were on the television channel TLC. And it was like cheapskates, or it's like world's biggest cheapskates, or penny pinchers or something like that. There's a couple of different shows. But this guy found at the back of a bar, I'm gonna gag saying it. What happened? Oh, did it get stuck on your seat? Here, Grandma will get it. You ready? Here, let me get it. Well, can you get your hand out of there? I can't get it if your fingers are in the way. Come here, get your hand out. There you go. What are you doing, honey? You can't just squish it into your chair and then get mad because you can't grab it back out of the hang. What? I thought you were hungry. Don't. You need to leave your clothes on. Your mom does not want you on there, so that's just how tough that is. Booger. Are you gonna eat? Are you all done? Are you all done? No, leave it on there. Are you all done? Okay, that's fine. Grandma will take this off of here and we'll get you out of the chair. Here, you want your juice? Sometimes you have to like make him understand like he's got to sit still. And we can get him out. Okay, actually now you need a diaper change. What have you been? You didn't tell Grandma you had to go potty. Okay. You've got pee-pee in your diaper, which is fine. We'll get you all changed up here in a minute. He's good, actually. don't know if you guys have ever had that where I feel like the bone is coming out of the bottom of my left heel. It's been like that now for weeks. Like weeks. What, baby? Okay. If you say so. Okay. I'll just leave it right here for you. When you want it, just tell Grandma, okay? Yeah, that's your screwdriver. Okay. And you got your toolkit over there. Okay, your tool table is over there. Yeah. Yeah, that's the yellow ball. It goes in the ball pit. Don't put it there. I can't get that back out, just so you know. The only way to get that out is to move that furniture. Nope, it stays back there now. It's all gone. Bye, ball. It's all gone. I'm not moving that heavy furniture just to get the ball out of there. But nope, you got another 1,000 of them sitting right there. I'm pretty sure you'll be okay. Actually, as a matter of fact, he's got 1,020, was it 24 balls came in that other thing? We're missing one. So, because we had to throw one of the pit ball things away because it had a sharp thing on it. So it would have been 23 instead of 24 in that bag. So he now has 1,022 in there because he just threw one behind the thing. Yeah? What? What do you want, baby? You want your drink? You want a bite? What, you want your drink? Okay. Here you go. You got it? Okay, good job. Oh yeah. So pretty much everybody is doing good. Everybody goes through, everybody goes through stuff every single day. Like we all go through crap. Like today was a rough day, but I also look at the brighter side of things. Like Bubby's had a good dental appointment. We have a home to come back to, we have a decent place that we're living now, and we're looking at purchasing a property. You good? Okay. You didn't hand it to me. You just let go of it midair. You want Grandma to hold it? Okay. He didn't even get all the way to me. He just kind of let go of it. Okay. You all right? What does it matter? Yeah? Rah. But, I mean, there's the positives, like, I've got a total goofball of a dog who, yes, he can't be, no, you need to be careful so you don't fall back there. He's got a lot of maturing to do, so to speak, and there goes my eyeball again. He's got a lot of maturing to do. And while he was at the vet office, the vet was like, and the nurses, like the vet techs were like, he is the goofiest dog. Even before he went under, they were like, he has like no, I guess for dogs, in dog sense, no common sense. Like just in like just your basic in-between command type behavior, he's a box of rocks, right? He's just this big lumbering buffoon of a dog, size-wise, intelligence-wise, when it comes to like just like basic, normal kind of interactive behavior. Did you finish your, oh yeah, I did. I got it all finished. All the videos are up of it. So yeah, I did finish it. Now here's the fun part I get to do, because I am ordering the light kit for it. The lighting kit. And to put the lighting kit in, I have to take the castle apart. But there is a method to the madness of taking it apart. So I've got my Ziploc bags, label each bag going backwards in the book. So we'll start off in the, yeah, those are mommy's socks. She put those right there because she laid down. You don't need mommy's socks on your feet. No, because you'll slip on this tile. So you take it apart in reverse of the book. So you take the book, you start at the back, and you reverse engineer the castle. So I have to, leave that alone. Don't you dare. You better be nice. Excuse you. Meanie. Don't be a meanie. Really? Really? Bless you. But reverse engineer the castle and label each bag as you go. So like starting at bag 22 from the back, working our way backwards. Take the castle apart, and when I rebuild it, I'll have to rebuild it from the ground up because several of the lighting pieces are at base level because there is the whole chamber at the bottom, right? So you got the Chamber of Secrets down there. You've got all the little stages from when you did what is it called? The Sorcerer's Stone, bits and bobs and pieces down there. So all of that has to be done. Here's another thing. I don't think I've talked to you guys about this yet. So I've been looking at like more Hogwarts stuff, right? Not Hogwarts, but like Harry Potter themed castle builds, stuff like that. And I was looking at that really gorgeous, really big build of Hogwarts that is like $600 after taxes and everything. But I noticed a flaw. There's a major flaw in the build of that castle. And it is, one, it doesn't have a base, so there's none of the water, so you'd have to do that part yourself. Two, there's an entire missing section of the castle. It stops at the one side of the castle, but the courtyard is not there, and the greenhouses are not there, which is like a huge part of Hogwarts is the herbology section and the area that takes you out towards where the Quidditch pitch is going to be. So that whole side is completely gone. Like it's not there. Also, not realizing at the time that when I first saw that castle, when you look at the back side of the castle, it's got a bunch of inner workings. So you get to see, like in the Great Hall, you get to see the moving staircase tower. You've got the astronomy tower, but you're missing an entire courtyard and the greenhouses, which is really sad because it's a huge part of Hogwarts. So I'm like, do I put the money aside to buy that, but also buy another separate kit to build the additional part that's not there, as well as build up the greenhouses? Excuse me, young man. There is no reason for that. So I'd have to buy a bunch of clear pieces, right, to build up. No, baby, that stays over there. Carlisle O'Ryan, it stays over there. No. Stubborn little turd. It stays over there. And these are your tools for it. Here, do you want your tools? There you go. There's your wrench. Do you want your screwdriver? There's your screwdriver. I'll get your hammer later. It's upstairs. Okay?
Mommy.
Yeah, mommy's over there. That goes, you use the screwdriver and stuff on that.
Mommy.
But, so yeah, I'm just like, do I go the extra mile and buy all the extra pieces? Now, I went on to the Lego website itself, to see like if they even had like where you can buy a bunch of the sets. You can buy block by block, right? Brick by brick. What are you yelling about? You can buy individual bricks for 8 cents a piece. Okay, so for 8 cents each. So technically you could get 10 bricks for $1, give or take. Which is really not that good of a deal when you think about how many bricks you would need. Yeah, well, I wanted to add the lighting kit anyway, and it'll make it fun to build it again, right? Like, that's the fun part about Lego, is that you can build it, take it apart in reverse, which is really cool to reverse engineer the entire thing, which will take longer, by the way, because to take it apart, you've got to try to get the little flat pieces apart. That's going to be fun. I think I'm going to use my one thing that I have that you can pop in between and pop them apart, because I do have a piece to do that, so that way I'm not killing my fingernails. But yeah, to reverse engineer it out of each section and then to put it in each bag as you go backwards. So it's kind of cool to, you know, disassemble the castle, and then get to rebuild it again. And I did order 1 brick of the one we're missing. So I got 1 singular brick coming from Lego, because it was, after shipping and everything, I think I paid like, it was like $2. But it's that 1 piece, because when I reverse engineer, I'm going to need that piece, because that is the piece that the one part of the lighting thing pops into underneath. Because remember I said, I'll bet you this is gonna need, that we're gonna need this piece for something. I don't know what, but it'll be eventually, like I'm gonna realize it needs to be there. And I was right. It is the piece that when you put the lighting kit on, the underbelly of that one has the weird shape. And I was like, it's why I need that weird shape for the lighting kit. And so that piece is missing. I wrote them and told them that that piece was missing, and I showed them what I got in the bag instead. But I still had to pay shipping. So I paid shipping to get it. Wish they wouldn't have done that. I think that's rude. So I paid $2 to ship a piece of Lego. But it's coming, and I'll finally have the piece. And then I'll get the lighting kit, and then I can rebuild the castle. As you go, you put the lighting kit in, and it's really quite cool, by the way. So, oh my God, this game, I don't think Sarah and I have ever laughed so flipping hard at this game. I don't even remember what it's called either. Hold on, I will see if I can see what it's called. It's called nope. It's called Bank Heist Simulator Rage, the Professional. Bank Heist Simulator, the Professional. It's super funny though. Oh my God. Okay, so my thing's gonna, my battery's dead on this. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. All done? Okay. But yeah, you want a bite? Here you go. Come here. Open. But anywho, I'm gonna get off here. Just remember, even in the days where you're just like, oh, which has been today, one thing after another, but also remember there's still good crap going on. So we're gonna be okay. Just a little irritated and a little bit like miffed, but we're good. You guys are awesome and fantastic. I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna go wash some laundry, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.